My name's Steve Kelly from Grind Projects, and we're here in beautiful Ltyentye Apurte to build a skate park. So yeah, it's pretty rad. The project we're here working with Wade from East by West and Nicky from the community, Spin Effects, also along with a lot of other people, the AAAC, and I think the whole community are involved. But yeah, so we've just broken ground, and in a month's time there'll be a fresh skate park, first of its kind, first of many to come as well, I reckon. Yeah, I guess the behind the scenes really came from a lot of hard work from people like yourself and Wade, Trevine. And then I've been kind of working with Wade in and out. I'm obviously more the construction side of things, so I kind of come in a little bit later in the piece after a lot of the behind the scenes has been done. So then once we start talking about actual construction side of things, that's when I pop my head in, and we start talking about logistics and how to get it out of the ground, and how to pour some concrete, and have something to skate. We take all of our builds pretty seriously. Everything we put in 100% for all of them. But there are certain areas that you go to where you click with them, or you just feel that that you're building something important. This one probably tops that, I think, because remote community, up in Northern Territory, we see a lot of skate parks down south. A lot of new ones popping up all the time. You don't have that up here, you don't have that luxury. So seeing the amount of youth that are in this community as well, and the amount of energy that these kids have got, I reckon this one, this is a special one, definitely. Close to my heart. I know all the team are very involved, and they're going to have a good time here, and they're looking forward to it. They'll do 110% every day. I know that. So it is special. Honestly, I thought there was going to be a little bit more unknown. A lot of the older community might not really comprehend. I think what they'll start to comprehend once concrete starts getting laid. But I think it's kind of hard to get your head around something like that, because it's not something that they're very well known to. I think the kids are a little bit more onto it, especially because you've already kind of introduced skateboarding to this community with your workshops and the little skate park you've built up there in the rec hall. So they're already keen, and they've already got that. They've already had that introduction. So I think the kids here have got a really good understanding of that. And I think the older community will probably just follow, just because they'll see the kids coming here and using the space, and then I think that'll kind of blow them away a little bit. And then I think, just seeing the other night, at the rec hall, the kids, just how much energy they've got. Man, there's going to be some shredders coming out of this town. It's going to be pretty good to watch. So I can't wait. This is up there with all the other skate parks that we build. It's not a massive scale. It's not a big area compared to some skate parks that get built, but it's going to have everything you need. It's got its own signature kind of bank as well, which is its own little unique element, which we haven't built one before. That's exactly like that, so it's its own kind of thing. And it's got everything. It's going to have a nice mini ramp section. It's going to have nice big long quarters, couple of banks. You've got the pyramid hip thing, your little A-frame with hubba. You've got a nice rail, flat bar rail that's got a little ski jump at the end as well. So you've got everything that a modern day skate park needs. So I think that's pretty cool. I think Wade did a good job with it, because we do, there are restraints with these kind of jobs because of where we are, logistics, and the price of everything is pretty high compared to a lot of other projects. So you have to really take that into consideration. Supply, things like that. It's one road in, one road out, and it's a dirt road. So as we're seeing today, it can be, there can be holdups. But that's just all part of it. you know, you just take it in your stride and you just keep going. But as the design side of things, I think, yeah, I'm happy with it, Wade's happy with it, and I think everyone's going to be pretty stoked with it. Yeah, I think this one will, I mean, the opening's going to be something special, you know, because it is the number one, it's, you know, it's first of its kind in an Indigenous community, you know, proper funded. It's just going to set the benchmark for all the other ones. So I think the opening with this one, you know, we've already got a lot of people involved, you know, like you got Songlines and yourself, and there's going to be a lot of, I think there's going to be a lot of focus on this one, which is a good thing, because it's only going to get it out there that all these other communities can achieve this also. So yeah, the opening's going to be, it's definitely going to be a good day, if not a good few days. Yeah, it might go on for days, you never know. But yeah, I reckon it's going to be awesome, and I know we'll do our best to hang around and be here for the opening, and yeah, it's just to be able to see this one finished. It's yeah, looking forward to that day, that's for sure. It does really come down to having proactive people in the community to push and to ask the right people, but they now have you guys to help, you know, because you've been through the process, so you kind of know, you know, and there might have been mistakes made through the way, so you know maybe how to get it a little bit quicker, or what questions to ask, and you know, so I think having this as the start off and the benchmark is only going to make it easier for all the other communities, because they'll be able to call on you for some advice, and or you can even just like have a module, you know, drawn up to go, okay, these are the people you got to ask, and this is what you got to achieve. You know, like design wise, also getting permission to build on land and things like that. You know, it's a big process. It's a different process to what we usually go through, because, you know, this is different land. So it's, yeah, I think having you guys do this, it's, yeah, it means that you can be involved in a lot of these other ones as well. So, which I think is important, because, yeah, they're going to need experience, you know, or sometimes you can put in a lot of effort and it might not happen, you know, but having you guys to lead them in the right direction, I think it'll help. And we're keen. Yeah. We'll do them. For me, it's more about just getting it done. You know, we'll get it done, so then we can see that finished product and get the kids in here using it. Like that's what it's all about, is just getting there, getting the quality up there, you know, as high as standards as what every other skate park gets. But yeah, it's just exciting. That's it. It's an exciting time, and it's good that we're here. We're here. You know, we've already started. You know, so there's no stopping. You know, we're not stopping now. So.